I guess we're live. Is this how we do this? What day is it? Tuesday? Friday? Oh, it's Saturday. Shoot, that's right. What is going on? We're going to have just a chillax Saturday night. I'm a little late. Lost track of time. I was working on a few things for Tuesday. As you can see, I picked up a downfiring enclosure. But we're not even going to do that. We're just going to have some fun with ported versus sealed. All things equal, double the cone area, double the power, same power, stuff along those lines. I don't know. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting topic, man. Everyone's starting to come in here. They're like, what is going on? What is up, Blake? Appreciate you tuning in. Get some. What's up, Kibo? What is going on, everyone? No intro tonight. We're just going to see how it goes. I know it's going to be a little weird, you know, because I'm used to doing the intro and then starting the show and then, you know, yeah. Plus, we're just YouTube tonight. I'm like, let's just do it. Let's have fun. I got everything finished. This room's a disaster, but I've been tinkering with so much stuff. It's been insane. You can see my hair. I'm sweating, working hard out in the garage. RVH, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. Saturday Night Live with Andy. You know, I'm liking the ring of that. Friday is where my heart is, and Tuesdays is kicker day. But who knows, man? 3 times a week. Maybe we have to catch up for all summer. Who knows? Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Mr. Wallace, what is going on? Appreciate you guys tuning in. I wasn't kidding about the surprise live, man. I'm like, I gotta do it. Kayla, I'm going live. I'm going live. What is up, Mr. Mullen? Thank you guys for tuning in. Speedway Audio, box rise better or worse in sealed or verse ported? Good question. I actually did a lot of testing. Anytime I do any kind of content for you guys, I want to make sure I'm right. I'm doing the testing ahead of time. So, and I'm learning other things along the way. But I noticed, at least with a lot of power applied, you know, SPL, we're burping here. I saw a little bit more rise on the sealed enclosure compared to the ported, and I don't know why. I'm sure there's a lot of factors that go involved with that. It depends your ported box, and it depends your sealed. But with the two that I was comparing, the downfiring versus the comp loaded ported, which you can buy either in the comp version, which is awesome, budget upon budget. Yeah, the ported was a little bit more efficient. And I'm not even talking about SPL. I am literally talking about just power, you know, and efficiency, rise, fun stuff. Appreciate you guys. We got 17 of y'all in here tonight. Appreciate everyone. I know this is weird. Even my duck is tired, man. I was so tired yesterday. I didn't sleep barely at all until like 7 a.m. I finally fell asleep, and then 10 a.m. comes around and the kids are jumping on me, and it was bad. It was bad. Jason Grant, what is up? Nice Saturday night with Andy and the chat crew. Thank you for tuning in, Jason. Appreciate that you are here, everybody. I know everyone's leaving the Discord now and they're jumping over here. I appreciate you guys. Mike DePoli, what is up? Yo, just got a what's up, guys? Hey, perfect timing. I was gonna do 10 o'clock, but then internet, and then by the time I got up here it was 10:05. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is no fun. No intro super chats, them's the rules. You know, I feel ya. No super chats tonight, guys. You heard Kibo. No super chats because we did no intro. I love the intro though, man, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna roll off the cuff. We're gonna have fun here. What is going on, Juan, Andy, Hola, my brother, glad you are feeling better. You know, sometimes just a night's sleep makes you feel a lot better when you don't sleep the night before. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Stu, what is going on, Stu? Thank you guys for tuning in. Andy, I see you didn't get your beauty sleep. You didn't turn into candy. You know, I mean, other things make me turn into candy. I mean, we have a couch in here, you know, it happens. Thank you for tuning in, 25. Appreciate all you guys. You guys are awesome. Mr. B. Blake, Professor Blake here. The port loads down the cone, restricting movement, which reduces impedance rise. Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, box rise, impedance rise, God, you know, it's a rabbit hole, and I see a lot of people just slinging the term. I mean, I did it, but it's like I didn't know that much, but at the same time, I kind of had an idea what it meant, and I was only talking about one frequency. We know it's all over the place, especially with music, higher frequency, lower frequencies, all type of factors with power, yada, yada, yada. But if you're competing, box rise, impedance rise is a term that we just roll off the tongue. And hey, what are you rising to, man? Oh, I'm rising to 4 ohms, starting to 1. Wire down to half ohm. You should be around 2, and your amps should still be good. You know, and it comes with what we do, man. And the more you learn about stuff, the more you learn what you can get away with and what you can't. Appreciate you guys. Mr. Mullen, I am wore out. We had no power for 8 hours, and the house got toasty. And you know what, man? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. As I was relaxing, there's no such thing as relaxing. As I was relaxing, I hooked up, finally, the pure sine wave inverter for when that power goes out. It's up here for now, just for simplicity, and who wants an amplifier hanging above their refrigerator? That was the intended purpose of this, but it is up here. The power goes out. We still have internet, and we are still live. We won't lose you guys unless a telephone pole falls down or something like that. Either way, got it hooked up to a Group 31 100 amp hour AGM, and it's an auto transfer. As you can see, it has wires that I actually had to wire up, hardwire it, and coming right from the wall. So it gets the power from the wall. You can attach these to your circuit breaker, but I'm not too comfortable with that. So I just did it this way, and it works perfect. Power goes in, and it's just on an idle. And below, there's actually a power supply keeping the battery charged at all times. But regardless, if the power goes out, it is instantaneous. Nothing shuts off, and we still got a live stream. It's the coolest thing since sliced bread. That's why I wanted it, because, you know, when the power goes out, it's bad. And a 2,000 watt converter, we won't even sweat to death up here. I could plug in one of the ACs, we'll still be good. But hey, it's all right, Mr. Mullen. We'll get you one. I know you will eventually, man. 25's calling for rain. We had a lot of rain the other day. It's been so humid. It's just been hot. Had some rain today after I picked up the downfiring enclosure. It was pouring at Walmart. That was an experience too, man. Buying this sub at Walmart. We didn't go to my normal Walmart, okay? You know, like how you got your Walmart and then there's the other Walmarts? Well, we had to go to the other Walmart because mine doesn't have the downfiring enclosure. It has the PT250 and a single 10. They don't even have the 12 by itself. And I was like, well, I need to get a single 12 because Mr. O accidentally kicked in one of mine, and it's got a big hole in it. So I'm like, well, I need another one. Regardless, went up there, picked it up, and let's just say customer service is not the best, but I mean, it's Walmart. What do you expect? And I'm like, you gonna give me a discount on that? Because that box is already open. Like, the wrapper's already gone. Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. I can attest for it. I'm like... Okay, here we go. I wanted to say so bad. You got an amp dyno here? You sure this wasn't returned and someone just clipped it? You know what? Just give me the other one that is perfectly fine. I ain't taking any chances. But hey, that's Walmart, man. That was my experience today. Did a lot of testing. I took out the power supply outside just so that I can sit in the car with the AC on. It's not bogging everything down, and do tons of testing tomorrow and get the short ready and get everything going, man. It's going to be awesome, man. Kibo, we said no super chats, but thank you so much, man. Throwing out the pennies, and I still need to do the Scarbucks. I've been looking up a lot of stuff, man. I'm telling you, Dub. Thank you so much, Kibo. Money for power ball powder in this heat. I thought you were going to say Powerball, but we'll take that, and you might need that as well. Thank you so much, Kibo. Appreciate you, buddy. I think Mullen's gonna need that more than me. Mr. Deviant himself, appreciate you tuning in. I feel like Deviant, he knows when I go live, he has to come in a little late, you know, it's just kind of his thing, man. Ryan, Bass for Life, I'm wired down to 1 ohm, strapped at half, and an amp, and I checked, and I'm rising to 16 ohms, 8 ohms per amp. Well, I mean, that's a lot of rise. the whenever you're clamping strapped amps, I believe the current is going to be, it should be higher. Your impedance rise should be lower than what you think it is, not higher. Because I noticed that a lot of times when guys come through the lanes, you know, of strapping it, and they're like, well, what's my rise? I'm like, well, you actually got 2 amps here, so it's going to be a little bit off. Just like when I did the Warhorse, it was showing higher than it really was. So maybe that's the case here. You're probably half that. You're probably rising to 4 ohms, but even that is a lot from half. That is times 8. But, I mean, yeah, because if you're wired down to 1 ohm, strapped at half, so strapped at 1 or strapped at half? I would assume strapped at 1, and then you're seeing half each. I'm not too sure, though, man. I appreciate you guys. Deviant throwing a penny. 99 pennies. It's not enough for the video, but we appreciate all the pennies. Thank you so much, Deviant. Appreciate you, buddy. You guys are awesome. All right, let me see if I missed anything else here, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I mean, this was just kind of last minute. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Yo. Okay. Speedway. I was wondering if I should wire to half on my 410s. I'm not competing and just play classic rock. I would be careful wiring down any amplifier in general. I'm one of the guys that say, go ahead and do it. And there's a lot of guys that say, hey, you shouldn't do that. And I mean, we're both right. And it really comes down to experience and the kind of equipment that you're using. And I would tell you with dynamic music, rock, it's not a pure sine wave, so it fluctuates a lot more. And I feel like you might dip lower than you're expecting for a split second. And that's where you could do damage rather than playing DJ Rusticles that's 33 to 43, and you kind of know that, hey, it's not going to play a 20 hertz out of nowhere, or a drum kick that, you know, it's just not making much compression in the enclosure and the impedance just hits rock bottom and then your amp fries. If you got a kicker amp, I mean, you should be okay, man. I literally, I don't do much on film, like on videos or live streams, but I do it in person. I beat the crap out of these amps. I'm clamping 4, 5K, pilot build, half ohm, you know, together on 2 amps. Kayla's car, she was seeing 9s. The amp was shutting off from low voltage, wire to half ohm. But it had current to pull from, but still cycling it on and off, like literally abusing these things you should not do. And they just kept going. And you can't say that with everything, just because, you know, it just has cheaper parts, and that's the name of the game, man. You pay to play. Or you don't pay as much and then your system stops playing, you know? I don't know. It all depends, man. Let's see here. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to do this for. I mean, I was thinking at least a half an hour. I started a half an hour late, but I mean, if we get on a groove of everything, sure. Because tomorrow I got a lot to do. I have to film and do some shorts for Bill for Tuesday. Get that ready. Doctor appointment Monday. Acid reflux stuff. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have been banging. That's why I love Fridays, because I can talk about all this stuff. I've been banging the L7X in the pilot on 2 CX 1800.1s at 1 ohm. So a little less power than what the quad box is getting. I didn't get a chance to meter it. Honestly, when I pulled out the meter, I was doing all the stuff today for the other stuff. But I would tell you probably a 45 at the most, just because the simple fact, I'm not clamping that much power. I'm probably maybe 2,000 at the most, compared to 2,500 or 3,000 easy wire to half ohm on that KXA 2400. So it was great. It sounded good, and I can tell, one, it's a lot harder to get louder in big SUVs. That's why I had to throw 4K on my quad box just to do a 50. With that setup, with the seats folded down and the boxes sitting on the seats, it's really killing a lot of the dBs. It sounds great, though. Every enclosure I put in there sounds great, but the numbers just aren't what they should be. Bigger SUV, sure, but I feel like there's a lot of wasted information going other places. Dude, you're telling me I don't know what to do, honestly. I got probably 30 in the past day or two. Like, it's been kind of insane. And I'm like, what am I going to do for 5,000 subscribers? Am I going to give something away? What do I do? I don't understand. Maybe we can do a 5-hour stream. Who knows? I mean, just bring everybody on. It would be cool. I don't know. I would like to give something away, but you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't have too much to give away. I have a lot of stuff I still need to make content with, and I love my kicker stuff, man. But you know, at the same time, it's like, I guess we could maybe do a giveaway. I don't know. I would like to do something like that, and not just something small, like something decent size. Just gotta be smart with the wedding coming up and stuff. But I mean, it's 5K, man. It's 5,000 subscribers. Can't even talk. We're getting there. We're getting there. My light didn't go on in the back. I'm wondering why it just didn't feel right. My blue backlight back there is not on. Come on, man. You know the deal. I had everything messed up just for the simple fact. There we go. Bluetooth was off. That would help. Whenever I was doing this power supply stuff. Appreciate you tuning in, Cornut. I wonder where Bubba's at. I know Bubba and Jake are probably in the same server right now. Let's see here. There he is. There's the man in voice channel with Jake. Come on, Bubba and Jake. Andy's live. Come on now. You gotta love the Discord, though, man. It's fun just to literally hang out. It is awesome. Oh, speaking of which, we got something special coming for Johnny 5 over there. My buddy Titan from Australia. He's making something very, very special for J5. You know, that's funny. I thought about that. I thought about giving that away. I mean, we can. I don't really need it for anything. I could do a short little video on it and then give it away. But, I mean, how many people want a downfiring enclosure? It sounds phenomenal, man. I really, really like it. And obviously, it's not as loud as a porta box, but it's downfiring and it's the budget. $179 and you can go to Walmart and buy it. $50 sounds good, 25. Speaker wire giveaway. I feel like that's a Hi-Fi Vega thing. Or Mr. Cornut. Coupons for everyone. If I could do... I don't know. I need to talk to Ernie. It's just been a lot going on, and I've been gaining subscribers faster than I could count. I thought I wasn't going to hit it until after the wedding or something, or maybe like right when I'm at Stillwater. I'm like, no, this thing's going to hit this Friday or right before it. Like, I don't know what to do. Gives away wedding invite. That's a good one. I like that, actually. I like that. You know what? I'm gonna have to rig it so 25 wins, so I get to see what he looks like. We got Uncle Bobby B up in here. What is going on, Uncle Bobby B?
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B. Juan. Andy, will the Warhorse 3600 be out soon? Good question. I hope very soon. I know we've seen them at Slamology. The Warhorse build, the Bronco has been given demos left and right. So they're working. They're working. I would say, hopefully, long as they can get all the parts that they need. You know how it's been. But even though after the pandemic, it's still been a thing, it seems. Hopefully when the 10s and 15s are here, they'll be here at the same time. So I would take a wild guess and say fall. Maybe SEMA, you know, they were debuted last year at SEMA. Hopefully they would be out before the next SEMA, but that's my guess. Just my guess. I'll take it till I get to work on mine. Dude, that downfire enclosure is nice, man. Just for the simple fact, you can put it there and you won't even realize you have subs in your car. You know, not for the sound, but for taking up your trunk. Like it literally disappears. Deviant, tomorrow is 14.4 Talk Discord's first birthday. Let's get Andy to 5K tomorrow. Well, you know what to do, guys. You know what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you gotta, all right, I'll tell you. You just gotta share it. You just gotta look at it and then press the button, hit the like, and hit share. Cornut throwing more pennies. I feel like the show's just going to turn into pennies because this is just how it's going to be. Nothing wrong with pennies either, man. You know, I was working on, what was I working on? I think it was the inverter, and I knocked over the jar of pennies you guys sent over. I'm like, God, these pennies. And I just started laughing, but I was angry, but I was laughing. It was weird. Appreciate you guys. Love you so much. Cornut, this guy is, you know, he's quiet. I can get him talk. I mean, if anyone can, I can. And he's an awesome, good friend of mine, and he does a lot for a lot of you guys. I wish more people were like Cornut, you know? Not for the things that he does, just for the things that he is, you know? Appreciate all you guys. It's just, you know, with the Discord, with meeting you guys at Slamology, I got a little bit more, and do get one-on-one with a lot of you guys, and it's awesome, man. Appreciate you, Cornut. Thank you so much. This group should be able to do that. I know, we're not really that far off from, 5K. I think it's 4943 if I remember right. Am I not logged into studio over here? I'm gonna have to do it over here, aren't I? Yep, that's okay. Pulling screen over, bada bing, bada boom. And I know I never say it much because it's like yesterday's paper, but like this computer is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for building this for me. You guys are awesome, and it makes it so much easier. Not even just the editing, just doing what the live stream really. It's the bee's knees, man. All right, let's look at analytics here and see live count. Boom. 4,943. I am definitely not counting. We're getting there, man. I mean, I don't know. If you got your grandmother's phone out, you know, just be like, hey, get off Pinterest. Go subscribe to Living Loud with Andy. Don't ask why. But that would be cool to hit 5K by tomorrow or whenever. Either way, man, it's been an amazing journey. Just to say that I have 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, that's not like an easy feat. And it's been a lot of, I wouldn't say work so much. It's just been a lot. And it's been fun along the way, man. I appreciate you guys so much for always tuning in. Like, I didn't say nothing. We got 20 plus guys here tonight. You know, you're taking time out of your schedule to watch me. I appreciate you guys so much. 9 people need to hit the like. Tell them, Ashy. Tell him. Mr. Bubba, he is back from the Discord. Appreciate you, man. Hello, Andy, 25, Andrew, Uncle Bobby B, Cornut, Deviant for Life, John K, Juan, Keebs, and RVH, saying hello to the crew. I feel like that's just a thing we just gotta do every time we go on these live shows, these podcasts. That was a thing, too. I was talking to Kayla about whatever. What I do is not really a podcast. It's more like a live stream, you know, more so sort of like what Kicker does. Kicker's a little bit more. I mean, they got a studio, like a legit. It's not just a cave. But still, it's kind of like the same concept and stuff like that. A little bit more one-on-one with me. Obviously, I'm a one-man show. But like a lot of the shows are just more podcasts where they're just talking, they're just, you know, debating things, where we actually do have fun here and, you know, do some live demonstrations. Now, the demonstration on Tuesday will not be live. Sorry. I feel like that would be impossible, bringing my phone outside or half of my studio outside to do this testing, you know, and if something would happen and switching subs out of boxes and fit that all in an hour, that might be near impossible. But if I had a garage and all that, you know, if I was down Kicker, oh yeah, man, let's just throw this in, pull the camera and mic over here. We're good to go. Yeah, I'm going to need another gold letter. That's what we're going to be doing too, is these gold letters on Tuesday. I don't want to give too much away, but Ported vs. Sealed, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a twist of Ported vs. Sealed. You know, we all know Ported's going to be louder, you know, same sub, same power, 112. Sealed versus Ported, we already know. We already know, but what if you had 2 in a sealed? 2 in a sealed, 1 in a ported on the same power. I think that is more interesting than just, we already know. Ported can be louder. We already know. Watt for watt. Same thing with the double the power. I mean, we can even get into that too. If I have some time, I can do that in the video where let's double the power. Let's see now if, what kind of results we get. I think it would be pretty interesting. We got Dub here. Appreciate you tuning in now, Dub. Man, I was telling the guys earlier, I've been working on that Sony Explode box video. I typed in Sony Explode. I need to find a good video and do some tweaking on it. Appreciate you tuning in, man. You guys are awesome. CM Enclosures. What's up, buddy? Bubba's always sharing them links, man. Appreciate all you guys. It's okay. YouTube kind of sucks. I was trying to watch this one live streamer, Christian guy, and I would always miss it by like 2 hours. I'm like, YouTube, you are failing me. You are failing me. So I totally get it. Ashy, what is up? Appreciate you tuning in, man. You guys are awesome. CRVH, appreciate you tuning in, man. Like I said, this was just kind of like, we'll go live. I got this whole studio. We'll go live. We're good to go. I got things to talk about. And Tuesday, I'm not really going to be able to do that. I mean, I am, but I'm not. It's going to be more educational, demonstration, talking about it. And I got to do some research too, because I want to have some other slideshow stuff to talk. Like, it's going to be interesting. And that's why I feel like I try so hard with Kicking with Andy, because I want you guys to be coming from Kicker, because Kicker throws it up on their darn Facebook and YouTube, well, at least Facebook and Instagram, about me going live. I'm like, this can't be just me talking. This has to be you have to be able to take something away from it, kind of show like, oh, well, I always wanted to try that. Now I know. Or I want to learn this about this, just like how the Unmasked show is, because we are literally we're filling some big shoes here, man. Big shoes. Stay on the course. We got this. Absolutely won. I won't hit 30,000 subscribers in like 6 months, but, I will take it, because I would say that the people that watch me are coming back more so, and obviously I've been doing this for a long time. I'm more of a live streamer, and I'm sure a lot of guys don't even watch the live streams, but they watch the videos of the content, and that's why I want to do more. But there's just so much going on, man. It really is insane. I don't know how any other YouTubers do it. Parker and Big D and just, all of them. And it's a lot, man. It really is. And kudos to everybody that's been doing it for years, man. Camera's a little bit off. We had a video conference with Aaron. What was it? Thursday, wedding stuff. And I forgot to move everything around. We had 2 headphones here, 1 mic, because, got to do it right. Just a lot of work, and it's not really situated yet. It's still all over the place. El Fuego from the Pacific Northwest. Thank you for tuning in, man. I hope you're feeling better, dude. Appreciate you always tuning in here with us. You are awesome, and you're going to like Tuesday too, man. I know you like these gold letters. We're going to be diving deep into these guys. And then that's the thing I could probably talk about a little bit tonight, and remind me gold letter comp, and I'll try to remember it. Subscribe from the second account, Jay. I appreciate it. We are up to 4,944. Jay is not lying. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, grandmothers, aunts, sisters, uncles, brothers, stepmothers, whatever you got. No, Deviant's got one of them. Yes, let's get it to 5K. That would be crazy, man. I might just leave that up in the ticker. I don't know if I can do that. I think this one is, what is that? Yeah, that's camera number 4. I don't have it like that for that. The ATEM is great, but you kind of have to get ready for the show ahead of time, which I did none of that. Just, here we go. Appreciate you guys, though, man. Let's see. Awesome. Who was my first subscriber? I don't even know. I don't know. I had the YouTube channel for a while, and I would obviously just use it to watch YouTube like you guys are. And then I would put a few things on there. I think the oldest one was from like Tuner Tuesday, you know, the mannequin challenge thing. Yeah, that was interesting. You know, and then the Solo X flexing or something dumb, you know, and Team SP Loud. That I would mostly use it for Team SP Loud because then I could put on the actual songs that I wanted, the intro or whatever, the video. I would always make a video for every Team SP Loud event. That's always been my thing. Good any other car audio show. I mean, Slamology, but they do one a year. I was doing like 8 video. And I would put on YouTube because Facebook would say, you don't own this content, we're going to mute it. And it was just dumb. So I would use it for that. And I think I had 30 to maybe 100 subscribers at the most. And then one day I just started doing this stuff. And I think it was 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks before the Unmasked show? I did like an unboxing video. I think that was my very first video, was an unboxing video of the Kicker mat and just like dingling things from Kicker. And it was okay. You know, I was in my Bowman RC service shirt. It was fun. And audio was terrible. It was on the GoPro over here, just on that. But it was fun. And then I think I did one more after that. I think it was it the JY Power, or am I too far down the road? It was like 1 or 2 videos, and then, how was it the how to wire or how to screw in your subwoofer? I forget. And then boom, the Unmasked Solo X reveal, and then a little bit of a comparison I did, and it got like 20,000 views in like a day or two. I'm like, okay, we're doing this. Full Tilt Boogie. I got like 200 subscribers already. Lego. Let's do this thing. And honestly, I give props to Kicker for the live shows and making me want to do them, coming on the show. And I watched my first re-rap and I'm like, man, I sound terrible. I look okay, but I sound terrible. And getting that right for that show. And then it's like, well, I'm on the Rolling Thunder now. I'm all ready for that because I was getting ready for Kicker. And then it just kind of started from one thing after another. And then randomly going live, like this surprise live one night after Rolling Thunder. And we just pretty much made up our own time slot. So it's been fun, man. And you guys have just gaining all these new friends along the way. It's been awesome. Laura, lovely, $2. She wants to see the pennies, man. You know what? I believe it, and I love the pennies as well. I could honestly rewatch that whole series again. We finally finished the 100 that I watched twice, and now I understand it. Finally. Oh, man. You know, I love doing those little clips. I got more to go. We got to do the Sony Explode Bucks, but got to keep it fresh. You know how it goes. I appreciate all you guys. Andy hits 5K on 14.4 Talk Discord. Birthday tomorrow, calling it. You know, I would say, I don't know, man, 4,945. That's, that went up too. So somebody's stepmother. Hey, stop doing laundry for a second. Hey, we're getting there, and I appreciate you guys, man, one step at a time, like I always say. Appreciate you, Deviant. And I don't know about tomorrow, but we'll see. We will see. Jason Stokes, the man. Man, that L7X is breaking in, and this is the thing. How do I one-up Living Loud with Andy Day? We gave away so much stuff, and an L7X, and an L7X enclosure. Like, how do you even top that? Like, that is just insanity. Like, I feel bad for anything that I would contribute. Not bad, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just trickling into the pot. Like, barely anything. This guy's rolling around with the Living Loud with Andy Solo X. Appreciate you, man. He's breaking it in, and I'm here to tell you, it's getting down. Thank you, Andy, for the giveaway and SDK for the enclosure. I want 5 to 8 more. Now, you know, same. That 12 L7X, you know, I was playing on the way home from Walmart today, you know, giving her the beans, got the voltage a little bit better. Been playing with batteries. God, I've been playing with batteries and batteries and batteries. Working with the stock alt, just a lot of work. So I was able to give the L7X a little bit more beans in the Pilot. Been stretching my batteries all over the place, so the Pilot was a little weaker than it's normally been. So I was able to actually get on it, and, you know, it was the same effect almost as in Kayla's car, but different. You know, things are vibrating more, it's a different sound, bigger vehicle, just how it works. And it's like, man, that's still crazy. That's still just 112. So it really makes you want to have 5 or 8 of them, you know? It's like, wow, this thing is an awesome driver. It's got the kicker name, it's got the kicker sound, the kicker square, the big surround. I mean, it's awesome. But Jason, appreciate you, man. And the guys really came together for you, man. Like, they really, really, really did. And Living Loud with Andy Day was awesome. I'm glad to hear an update of your build. I definitely want to see some videos of it. I know you sent me a few pictures, but I want to see that thing flexing and you smiling, man. Appreciate you for the $20 super chat. And man, what a perfect video for that super chat.
I don't care what you say about kickers. This guy is a difference maker.
Difference maker, man. Freaking difference maker. And I love hers. I just put it back in her car. I gotta hook it up, you know, just lugs and stuff onto the side of the box. Speaking of which, that SDK enclosure with the terminals, I like those better than the other type. It's just a lot easier and it works. And gotta hook that up, and she's ready to go, man. I do want to get her a voltmeter. I got one. It's just placement. You know how it goes. El Fuego! Living Loud with Andy Surprise Live made my day. You know what, El Fuego? And I'm happy that you said that, because it's like, I don't want people thinking that I just do these live streams just cuz, but it's like, I do enjoy these, and I know you guys do enjoy it too, because it's like, you know, what else am I doing? I'm working around the house, I'm sitting here, I'm bored, I'm doing this, and Andy didn't go live, there wasn't this, there wasn't that, and it's like, I'm at that point where it's like, I'm still small enough, I'm like, let's go live. I want to go live, we're going to go live. And make up for it, you know, make up for lost time. And I'm just happy you guys are here, man. I appreciate you so much, El Fuego. And I know I'm going to be able to meet you one day. And I know Slamology will probably be the location. Who knows? But future is going to be bright, man, with everything. And I can't wait to see all you guys. I appreciate you, El Fuego. Deviant is looking. Andy, is it true the wedding ring is square? Oh, you know, I really would be pushing it there. They'd be like, first, all you do is play with stereos. Second, you're going to make me get married where you play with stereos. Third, you're going to make it square. I'm done. I think that would push her overboard. But you know what? Square's always better. So, I mean, I'll be like, Kayla, listen, it's 20% more gold. 20% more. Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead. Come on, Ashy. Come on. Appreciate you guys. Scroll it down. Yeah, I'm surprised as well, Bubba. I am surprised as well. Deviant's on fire. Well, you know what? Speaking of fire, I got a fire extinguisher, and I got it over there. I haven't put it on the wall or anything yet. From Mr. Cornut himself. Appreciate you, Mr. Cornut, because we did need a fire extinguisher in this room for the amp dyno. You never know when something's just gonna blow, man. We were blowing fuses left and right, or, you know, things happen, man. It's nice to have one. Appreciate you guys. And sounds like Deviant needs one as well. Let's see, scrolling down. Lonely Fans. Never heard of that one. Kayla for the win. She puts up with a lot, man. She really does. You know, everybody's got their breaking point, but, you know, she's an awesome human. She really is. The box that came in was square. I mean, there's always that. There's always that. Appreciate you tuning in, John. Princess Cut it is then. I heard those are one of the best ones. I forget exactly what the engagement ring I got her was, but it wasn't cheap. But you know, wedding bands are a little bit cheaper, so we're kind of good on that. But I mean, the wedding band could still be square, And then I'll be like, all right, listen, just bend it in 4 corners, and then can you write Stillwater? She'll kill me. You know, I'm okay. She ain't taking any of the kicker. Anything but that. Anything but that. Cool. Awesome. More behind the scenes work by our man Cornut. Dude, he is literally always behind the scenes, man. Always working on something, sending me stuff, little things, and just, you know, it's I don't know how he does it all. I really don't. I mean, he's got a train though. You know, I mean, he's on the caboose. He's chugging away. We're just walking around, man. Like, this guy, he is just on the move, man. On the move. Awesome. You can always upgrade the rings later, I know, but then do you need to change the hand size and all that for the extra ring area, or how's that work? Do we do Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I mean, I wanted to talk about this a little bit, not too much, but I did meter that downfire and enclosure already, and I was going to save it for whatever, but I mean, you guys are OGs. In the pilot, in the kick, it did a 130.1 at 157 watts. 46 hertz, which is pretty respectable. Actually has it actually has a lower peak than that ported enclosure. It literally does, because we're going to do the ported enclosure of the kicker comp, and I wanted to get into that too. The kicker comp, in its loaded enclosure from kicker.com, the one you buy, it's $200. Cornut, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to use it for other stuff too, but I'm like, I want that. That'll be cool. And then we'll do a little comparison video, and I've been bouncing different ideas. And I'm like, all right, well, let me just try the gold letter in this ported enclosure, and maybe do a video on that instead. And it came down to a premise like, wow, this gold letter really kicks butt in this kicker comp budget enclosure with an aero port, tuned to 32 hertz, and it was louder across the board. And I'm like, okay, this gold letter is not helping my case of the point that I wanted to prove, because the gold letter is really, I thought that the kicker comp from Walmart was the ringleader of kicker for watt. Like, nothing else is going to beat it under 100 watts for SPL. It's just not going to do it. Like, that kicker comp is the best, and then the comp gold literally beat it by 1.5 dB to 2 dBs all across the board. It literally wiped the floor in the same enclosure. And I'm like, okay, no one's going to get this point, because this is not the point I was trying to prove. You usually put a bigger subwoofer with more power handling, it's going to do worse on less power. That was the premise. Can I just throw in another sub in my enclosure, and will it work? Well, in this case, it did. It did way too good. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of going against what I believe. You know, you put in a comp Q, story would have been a little different. But that comp gold is a ringleader. It's a gold belt, man. It really is. It's an awesome subwoofer. And El Fuego, bro, I can't even. All I see is red, and I'm frozen. I am frozen. El Fuego with $100 super chat. El Fuego from the Pacific Northwest. Thank you. Dude, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to the entire audio community for the support over the past 8 months. Finally going home August 14th for the time since December 20th, 2022. Holy crap, El Fuego. Dude, that's awesome to know a date. That's better than when we know when the Warhorse is coming out, man. We don't even know the exact date. We didn't even know when the kicker was going to come out, but you know when you're going to be able to get home back into your own house. That feeling, I can imagine. But man, I know the stuff you've been going through. Dude, I'm happy for you, dude. And you finally will be able to go into your garage and play with your gold letters and go into your Amp Dino area and just be able to do what you want to do. Thank you so much, El Fuego. And man, I am glad you've made pretty much an entire recovery, dude. We all been praying for you, talking to you. This guy reps Team SP Loud more than I do. And I love you guys. I love you, El Fuego. Thank you so much. I forgot what I was talking about with the gold letters, but the gold letter was better than the comp. Man. So we're just going to use that, and it's going to work out perfect for the video. So if anyone says it's in the wrong enclosure, I got SPL differences. It wipes the board, and it can take twice the power, if not more, but 3 times the power, really. It's insane. So we're going to do that. It's going to be fun. Sealed versus ported. 1 ported 12 versus 2 sealed on the same power. What do you think it's going to do? What are the pros and cons? It's going to be a good, awesome show. And, man, El Fuego, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. That's insane. There's your rain 25. There is your rain. And it was a big bucket. It was a big bucket of rain. Oh, man, that was awesome. Thank you again, Fuego. Appreciate you, dude. He pulled a Bubba. He literally pulled a Bubba. Definition, man. Definition of it. Appreciate you, Bubba, for all you do too, man. You're an awesome guy. You guys are all awesome. The ones that are tuning in right now, because, no one knew about this. There's no giveaway. It's Saturday. What? Andy's live and you guys are all here. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And we're only streaming on YouTube, so that's it. Kyle Goddard. I love the last name. It reminds me of Goddard from Jimmy Neutron, the dog. I thought that was a cool name. I like that. I don't know if it's exactly how you pronounce it, but I love it. 415s and an HHR soon. Man, those little HHRs, I heard 412s at Slamology, not this year, but the year before. Awesome little car, and it gets down, man. 100%. Can't wait to hear it. You doing flat wall, 4th order, band pass, or are you just going 415s, no wall? Can't wait to see it, man. The chat father has dumped the buckets of rain. Deviant with $100. No, it's a 99. He was always trying to trick me. With 99-cent super sticker. Maybe I should make a video for super stickers. Because they won't let you type it. And then StreamYard's like, what's a super sticker? Me no speak English? Like, man. But I appreciate you, Deviant. Thank you so much. Appreciate all you guys. You guys are nuts. Yes. Fuego, Lego. Kibo throwing out more pennies. I swear, they just want to see the pennies. That's it. Even tacos went up. Everything went up, but that is definitely his taco money. I remember when tacos were 89 cents a piece. Now, what happened? Where'd it go? What happened, man? Dollar store, they don't even call it that anymore. It's a $20 store, Cornet with a super sticker. I'm going to have to make one for the super stickers, too. That and the Sony Bucks. I'm going to be like this. Like, I'm not even going to talk about car audio. We're just going to be throwing up videos. Just, yes. Thank you so much, Cornut. I appreciate you, man. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much, man. You're awesome. And again, thank you so much for the fire extinguisher. I want to put it real nice between the amps and the resistors, so when they're on fire, I just reach my hand through the fire and grab the fire extinguisher. No, I'll probably put it on the other wall over there. It'll be nice. Thank you so much, Cornut. Laura can't roll with Baba and El Fuego, but here is some more pennies. I know, it's impossible to keep up, and Fuego dropping a hundo. It's just pure insane. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. I know, even when I go into live streams, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to support where I can, the streamers that I like to watch, and it's only like $5 super chat, but it's the thought, it's like, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Living Loud with Andy. I'm the guy that does this all the time too. Appreciate your work. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. John K with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much, John. Man, I think StreamYard messed that one up, but we'll throw that into the penny bucket. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's definitely gonna bang, Kyle. Definitely. I'm all out this week. Explode life makes you poor being so loud. Yes, I believe it. I 100% believe it. My hair is so sweating today. It was so hot. But next week, I'm going to come back with force with those explode bucks. He is coming. He is putting new fuses into his Sony Explode amp, and he is going to explode. Thank you, Dub. Appreciate you, man. I know, Bubba, we got El Fuego. He's the chat father, but Baba's like the stream father or link father. We got to find a catchier name than that, but he is definitely a piece of the foundation, if you will, of what we got going on here, man. And he is just, out of kindness, out of, just bringing people together, because it's like, hey, man, check it out. We're doing this. Come join if you can. And that's what he does, and it's awesome, man. It's awesome. I am behind on super chats. Baba, here is my peasant contribution. We got a $200 super chat? What? Oh man, I had to throw that up, Bubba. I'm like, you know what? Who else is going to super chat a $200 super chat? Bubba, and Bubba getting the beans from the Warhorse. Thank you so. Oh, it's only a $2 super chat. Oh, my bad. But you know what? Awesome stuff, man. Thank you so much, Bubba, and I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. Don't worry, it doesn't go any higher than that. As we grow, it's like I gotta show this video though. But like, when's Bubba gonna super chat anything? It looks like a $200 bill. It's not right now, not today. It might be a video. We might wait for a while. But Bubba with a $2 super chat, it's close enough. Close enough. Just dropped to 0. Deviant with a 14.4 super chat from Juicebox. I need to do this one for sure. From Juicebox Johnny, most of us are Patreons, so he wanted to say weekly public service announcement. Let's get Andy to 5K subs tomorrow. It'll be epic, and he thinks Laura has a lovely voice too. Thank you guys so much, and yes, they are the Patreons, and hey, I appreciate you guys, and Patreon is where it's at, man. I try to, do the Patreon thing, and appreciate you guys just contributing every month and getting the behind the scenes stuff, man, and just dropping a penny in the pickle jar. Appreciate you guys so much, man. And Deviant, thank you, buddy, and thank you, Johnny. It's actually from Johnny Quest, Juicebox Johnny. Thank you so much, Deviant. Appreciate you, buddy. You guys are awesome. Fix the sideburns. I don't like them, man. I know I need to shave. It's been a while. Mr. Wallace, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in. I love how Deviant and Cornut's 99-cent super chats are still just kind of hanging by a thread. Like they're up there with a hundo that El Fuego dropped, just still chilling. They're going to be there for a while, too. I just love how StreamYard messed that up, and it's a great mess up. It is so great. Okay, let's see. See, $2 is really is Explode Bucks. 100%, man. Appreciate you, Dub. Uh-oh. Laura's mad. Laura's mad. Uh-oh. When are you coming to Stillwater? Man, I can't tell you guys the exact date because we don't want everybody, all 4,945 subscribers, and 26,000 in Kicker Club heading down to Stillwater. Steve's like, we don't have enough room. But no jokes aside, can't tell you the exact date, but end of August, and it's going to be awesome, man. I'll be there for a whole week. I know it's going to be jam-packed. We're going to have a lot of fun. Get married, too, you know. There's that. But regardless, man, it's always fun going down to Stillwater. My first time was last year, and it was only really 3 days, and it went by fast. And I got to see pretty much everything, but it's like just because you see everything doesn't mean you get to feel everything, and I wanted to feel it all, man. And awesome. 55 minutes in. We'll be wrapping this up here in about 5 minutes. Let's see if we got any other comments here. It's the Bubba deserves the first $200 super chat clip regardless. Exactly. I'm like, you know what? That's perfect. And between, like when Bubba was saying, he pulled a Bubba. You know, that's what Bubba does. And just like how Cornut be doing that stuff, that's what Cornut does. And he comes into Caboose, man. You know, I love this like thing we built with this stuff, and it's fun, man. It's all jokes aside, fun, but at the end of the day, it's some really nice people that tune in here, you know, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really do. It gets me through the stress, you know, because it's a lot. You know, I know you guys are installers or just, you know, hobbyists, but it's a lot of work doing this stuff and always trying to keep up, not with the trends, you know, we're not there, but, you know, it's a lot. So you guys, being able to hang out with you guys, unloosen a little bit, it's fun here. And that's why I love Fridays, and this is our Friday, so I enjoy this so much. I really do. Let's see. Blake gonna take you to an awesome ice cream shop. I know, I would assume I should have some time to run into Blake. I mean, he does live there. He's just gonna be popping up behind the dumpster. Hey Andy, come here. Psst, psst. Hey you. He'll be like, kicker sucks. I'll be like, what? That would be awesome, man. Awesome. Let's see. Happy Friday. I mean, it is a Friday. Let's see if I wanted to cover over anything else. That's it. That's what I had there. Scrolling. I gotta throw out that video because that ain't gonna work. Not gonna work at all. Changed so much. One thing I don't recommend is to use carpet cleaner on a kicker box. I had to. We had a spill with Mr. O. And yeah, it kind of makes it look like a little bit of black shag, not going to lie. But yeah, I definitely got the ice cream out and the chocolate, but it definitely ruined that box a lot. And you can still see some on the bottom left right corner there. Still need to get... But camera's not that close anyway, plus we're looking at SPL results. But yeah, that box just was doomed. It was doomed from the beginning. The box got ruined from just sitting there. I usually bring everything up here. I let it sit down there, and then that happened, and then I brought it in here, and then it still got destroyed. And I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. Living Loud with Andy, red pants. Yes. Yes. After party. What? No scrubbing. I don't know about that. Had a 16-ounce ribeye today, Fuego. I was crippled and had to take a nap this afternoon. I know yesterday was, you know, like I was okay, but I was literally like disoriented. Kayla's like yelling at me when I was driving. She's like, hit the brakes. I'm like, I am. I am. I'm not kidding. I'm tired. I was bringing that battery upstairs last night, and it was only like 10 o'clock, and I literally fell going up the stairs with the battery. That, let me tell you, that hurt. And I was just out of it, tired, you know, exhausted. It happens sometimes, man. You know, we got the sleep disorder thing, you know, where you just stay up all night. But some nights it's just hard, and then having the kids doesn't make it any easier. And then it's like, well, I guess I would have been better off if I just didn't sleep the night at all. I think I would have been okay to do the show, but that's still a lot too, you know, because I like to be, you know, poppy, whatever. I don't know. Show's usually fun. Be myself, not like, hi guys, like zoned out. That's how it would have been. An installer. Yep. Yeah, no, then I will never sleep. Appreciate you guys. Kicker car called Kicker, looks like SPL box for the L7X. 4 cubic feet. That's pretty big. 45 port. 45 inches of port area, 36 inches long. Is this what you built for your box? No, I'm a lot smaller than that, but that sounds about in spec if that's 4 cubic feet including the port, because then you're probably 45 inches long, 45 inches wide, 36 inches long. You're probably about a cube of port. So that's not too far off. Honestly, from what they recommend, I think my box is a little bit smaller. It's got like 2.4 cubes before the port, and after the port, I think it's like 3.1 or 3 or something. I'm not too sure, but it's tuned to 30.5. It's got, I think, around the same port area, but a longer port. The port's really long. It's like 45 inches long. And that's what me and Jake came up with. Well, Jake really came up with in the software, and we went with that, and it was pretty close to what Kicker was recommending. And honestly, it sounds really good. In Kayla's car, it played the lows better. In the Pilot, it would still play the lows, but it wasn't as a much natural boost from the cabin, because you get a lot of different boosts from different frequencies in different cars, you know, highs and lows, and just orientation, fun stuff, yada yada yada. But it played a little bit higher, better in the Pilot for some reason, and it might have been because there's more room for it to breathe and yada yada, but it sounded very balanced as much as a ported box is going to. So that's kind of what we were going for, you know, a little bit of balance, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of bang. I don't know. It all depends, man. But it sounds like that should work, and Kicker, they know what they're doing. They should know what they're doing. Dub team living out. Oh, I ain't sending that last one. Nope. Dub, no. Not gonna happen. Hope to meet you too, man. And I know Blake. Yeah, Blake is always down there. He lives, I think, across the pond at Stillwater. You know, the Stillwater pond. He lives right across the street, and he just stares at Kicker like, man, I need to work there. I'm about to tell the guys at DD. No, I can't do it. Not today. Wakes up every morning like that. Just kidding, Blake. Appreciate you guys. And I guess we'll do an outro. We got to do an outro. Can't just not do an outro. I was like, I don't need to do an intro, but we got to do the outro. Caboose will be very angry. Everybody will be really angry. They'll be like, oh, now what? What do we do now? Appreciate you guys. No red. It's not even the red. It's not even red pants. It's not even. Hold on. Let me see, because I know Dub sent me a few different things here. Let me see if my internet works. Now it's not going to, because I'm connected to this thing. New. It's not loading. That's the only problem whenever I do this screen sharing on here. All right, fine. Red pants it is. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.
So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
I just don't know. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. Cornet, what are you doing? Cornet!
Listen now for Sunday.
Whoa. Jason freaking Stokes with $100 caboose ticket automatic. Jason, you did that. I didn't do it. You did that. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you so much, man. $100 super chat. One more for the road, sir. Take care, Andy and the crew. Thank you for all that you do, man. Always tuning in. Man, the L7X build that you got, I'm so happy you got it. You know, it's awesome to see the close friends get it. Really, honestly. And man, it means so much. Thank you for the $100. It's been a while since we got a $100 super chat at the end. They're like, Bubba's down, he's saving up. I'm coming up to the plate and I'm swinging and we're going for a home run. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate you so much. Cornut with a 14.4 super chat. I mean, Cornut, it looks like there's this little storage spot you can hang underneath, but I think Jason's got the actual caboose seat for tonight. Appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, he wins. He wins. I love you guys. I'll see you on Tuesday. And as always, stay living loud.